Welcome back. I hit the whoopsie button, stopped the whole video abruptly. But, so yeah, all the guys at my work now, they carry these every day, their bags. So if they get a call, let's see, are we even in frame? If they get a call to a broken piece of equipment, they just bring their bag with what they're pretty much sure they're gonna need. So I put together a bag. This is gonna be my everyday carry, so to speak. You know, I do have a toolbox there now, but this is gonna be what I'll take with me when we get a call, basically. I'm gonna check one more time, see if we're in frame. Kinda, sorta, yeah. So, if you want to check out what I got in here, I'm bringing my good snap-on screwdrivers. You know, it's a toss-up. You know, do I want to take my good snap-on stuff to work, or do I want to leave it home for working on stuff at home? I definitely don't want to have to buy 2 sets of snap-on stuff, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm going to start out. I'm bringing my good snap-on screwdrivers. I just picked these up. DeWalt compound pliers, extreme high leverage pliers. I think you can actually cut a penny in half with this one. So yeah, DeWalt compound pliers, just picked those up. So one thing, there is a machine shop and there is a lot of machining done there, and every time I go in that shop I get a sliver, man, no joke. I just am a sliver magnet. So I picked up a really good set of tweezers for pulling slivers. I know it seems kind of strange, but even I borrowed a work light from the machine shop for looking at something, and it has a magnetic base, and the magnet had like a million little metal filings in there, and of course I had like 3 slivers. Allen wrenches, something very common. We'll use the crap out of Allen wrenches. I have a bunch, but they weren't complete sets. I don't know, somehow I always end up losing one. So I did pick up some cheap Husky ball ends. You always want to stick with the ball end on these. Standard metric Allens. I think it was only 10 or 15 bucks. And now time will tell how they do. They might be junk, they might be fabulous, I really don't know. Giant pair of slip joint pliers. I was playing with them earlier. I only got crescent, but for what I'm doing, these will be fine. So this bag, I love this bag. It just has so many compartments in here. I absolutely love it. It was like 39 bucks. But, I mean, it's got like 65, 70 pounds of stuff in there, and it's just holds super sturdy. I do have a wrench set. For right now, only standard. I don't have the metric. I don't have my metric ones yet, but I have Klein Wrenches. Really good double end, open end wrenches. I love Klein's. Klein makes good stuff. These babies are huge. So I got those in there. Precision screwdrivers, Milwaukee Precisions. You know, there are tons of little screws and micro screws and servos, and just there's always a need for these small precision screwdrivers. A whole set of these punches. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 of those in here. You do use a lot of punches for roll pins and things like that, knocking broken bolts out. I have my Blue Point pliers, which I probably don't really need in here, but it's the whole set with the angled needle nose. So yeah, I have the Blue Points in here. My calipers, which you don't really take on calls with you, but I brought it home today. My buddy Ted cleaned it up for me. I never used it. It just sat in my box and was seized and rusty, and guy at work cleaned her up for me, checked her out, said she's pretty calibrated. Just some ratchets, pocket screwdrivers, my gloves, pair of, work gloves. Some more pliers, some good Milwaukee channel locks, a couple of those, Milwaukee needle nose, pocket size Milwaukee slip joint pliers, an adjustable wrench. I have a large, real big adjustable wrench in the toolbox at work that I will end up putting in here. My Milwaukee vice grips. I love Milwaukee vice grips. There's something about them. I love them. Probably the color. My work light. Yep. Ratchet, a pencil, a good snap-on ratchet. That's pretty much it for the bag. A lot of the stuff is in the toolbox, and depending on what the call is, I'll end up grabbing what I think I'm going to need, and my micrometer also. I'll end up grabbing what I need and throwing it in here. I don't want to have to carry a 60-pound thing all over the building with me. They do have 2 or 3 quarter-inch drive SK socket sets, but I didn't see any 3/8 or half-inch drive, so I'm gonna keep this there. I'm gonna bring this with me. Standard metric, shallow, deeps, no skips, so this will work out good. These ratchets are crappy, so that's why I got another ratchet. It's a good snap-on ratchet. But yeah, this is gonna be like my everyday carry stuff at my new position. Pretty excited about it. I'm flattered that they considered me. It's a very prestigious position. It's not easy to get. I'm really happy about it. It's going to be awesome. Going to be great. And anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.